Alright, I think we'll make sure everything checks out here. Since it's only... What, this? Is this the second time we've actually streamed on this YouTube channel? Maybe. Out here. Let's test all the UI stuff, all the chats. Okay, so that chat bot works, or text box, chat box works there. So Twitch is good to go. I expected Twitch to be fine. Everything should be fine, but we might as well just check it, you know. Twitch to be fine. Alright, take a moment for this to load. So I have plans for the Elite Four. I have the team ready to go. I have the movesets ready to go. We'll go through that at the start here in a moment, once I check the chat. And we need to distribute some vitamins. Might as well use the ones we have. I'm not going to buy more. Maybe that's dumb. Maybe I should, but whatever. I think Grimsley's completely free. So I think we do Grimsley first. Will this chat ever load? It really hates me. Alright, let's just let that run in. There it is. The moment I say something. Alright, test. Okay, multi-chat works on my end. Is it working on video? Yes. Okay, both chats are working. Great. Alright, okay, here's the squad. Probably fairly predictable. I think the Pawniard is the wild inclusion here, but I think this guy actually does some pretty neat stuff for us. Movesets. We're kind of stuck with Fly because I need Fly to get to the move deleter, and I don't want to walk all the way back, so I'm probably just going to keep it, which does put us down a move slot, which is kind of shit. This is the same moveset this guy's been carrying. Nothing too special there. I put Protect on here for Toxic Protect. This is more of a fallback plan than anything. Or maybe plans for Enin Gets Us, which I have planned much less for Enin Gets Us. I've done planning for the Elite Four, but not for the final two fights as much. I have ideas, but I don't have, like, a solid plan. I got rid of Gyro Ball, because I think even though we're minus speed, it's still not worth it. Because I think for Gyro Ball to be better than Iron Head, we need, like, triple the speed or something. So we need an enemy target that's at, like 110 or something. So I just don't see the point in trying for that. The Elite Four is pretty slow overall, which will factor into our plans for Escavalier here. I put Aerial Ace on this and Protect, getting rid of the reversal combo. I just don't see Endure Reversal being a thing. Maybe that's a mistake, but Endure Reversal feels too hard to cook. Without, like, just calcing all the fights at a time, I can't see a universe where I can realistically pull off reversal strats. I think this is all the same. And then, yeah, Bismuth, right? So this guy learns Taunt, which makes both of the Cophagreguses we have to fight, I think, completely free. Eviolite makes up for him not being evolved. And he can learn Sandstorm, which means I can taunt a Cophagregus and then use Sandstorm as a pseudo setup move for my other Pokemon on it, which is kind of the only way we can set up, because we can't use, like, Swords Dance, right? So this makes a lot of sense, I think. Also carries Brick Break in case we need to break a screen. I don't remember if there are any screens. I don't think they're hugely consequential. There's screens on N. There are screens on Caitlyn on her Musharna, but I don't think... Like, I'm pretty sure the Musharna is gonna not really be that much of a concern. Because just looking at, like, what I think happens on Caitlyn... wait, what's my plan for my lead? Oh, yeah, I lead that. That baits, I think, that, which baits I don't know. Caitlyn's a little questionable. Caitlyn's questionable. Marshall is maybe completely free, or maybe we get completely fucked. Marshall is like if I could calc Marshall, I would know if it was free, but I'm not doing that, right? So I have no idea. Because we're just gonna try and sweep Marshall spoilers. Chantal Chandelure is a problem because this team is very weak to fire. We don't have access to the berries to like negate that, so we just gotta deal with that. So here's the plan. We do Grimsley, we do Caitlyn, then we do either Chantal or Marshall, depending on how I feel about our chances, which is going to come down to if anything goes wrong on the first two, and whether or not Archeops has leveled up. Because I need all of the, let's talk vitamins. I need all of the HP defense and attack I can get on Archeops if I'm going to sweep Marshall with it. We're plus defense minus attack, which is like a weird in-between case. Oh yeah, and I hacked in 3 flying gems. I tried to like collect gems, and it was too fucking painful, so I just hacked them in. So we're just gonna go with 3 flying gems. That's like a kind of a compromise. I didn't want to give myself like 8 or something, because there's no way I would have actually taken the time to do 8. But 3 is fine. So yeah, vitamins. So speed. I think we put speed on Aeschinite. Aesch is gonna be key for fighting the psychic types, right? This is our one of our 2 psychic type counters and the primary one at that, because Bismuth is very niche. So if this can outspeed things like Musharna or like Reuniclus, maybe even Gothitelle, although Gothitelle might be fast enough for this to not matter, then that makes this like really good. Because these are like heavy hitters that are also somewhat frail, so like the speed really matters for pulling out some stuff here. Especially because he's our lead. Like if we outspeed Reuniclus and just kill it with X-Scissor, that's huge. And if we don't, suddenly we're taking like Psychics and Thunders and whatnot. So we're gonna put everything we have that boosts speed into him. I think we have, yeah, 2 Swift Wings. Okay. And then we have defense and HP and attack into Arcan. Because this thing needs to so there's a Sturdymon on Marshall's team, right? So my thought is, I think the best bet is to set up like rocks on throw. We set up because we have sturdy rocks, so we get that set up, and then we switch into Archeops, and we need to take the first hit safely, which I think we can do, because throw is not as spooky of a thing. Maybe. There's a stats. I mean, it's a little spooky, but I think we got it. And if we don't, it just is what it is. This is why I want to put all the HP, defense, and attack and get the level up. Like, I want to give Arcan like every opportunity to beat this, because I don't see how we can't. Like, we have to sweep this. Like, we have Stunfisk is like our only straight ground type. Everything we have is like Rock and Steel. We don't beat fighting types in a straight up fight. It just doesn't happen. So we just need to get into a position where we can sweep, and that just has to work. I just don't see any other way to beat this, essentially. Again, maybe if I could calc it perfectly, there would be other ways to beat it, but like, we're not doing that. I don't think we have no special attackers, so calciums don't matter. Spadef. Probably Spadef on Aeschinite is a fallback plan. Like, if he doesn't outspeed, then we probably don't want to be taking a ton of damage on him. Trying to think if it matters anywhere else here. Let's look through this. If Grimsley's truly free, then it's Chantal and Caitlyn. You know what? Do I want it on Gigalith for fighting the Chandelure? Maybe. If I... It's a hard call. Let me look at my stats. Checking PK, or Pokelink. I have 101 Spadef on Gigalith. 112 on Ash Knight. So do we think Gigalith needs more HP or more Spadef? Interesting, 31 Spadef on IV on Gigalith. We noticed this before, but I didn't remember it, but I see it now. It does make him pretty cracked as a special defense tank. If Gigalith goes down... Okay, here's the problem, right? I think we have to do Chantal last. Because the Mons I need to use to beat Chandelure are the Mons that beat Marshall. Gigalith and Archeops are the only two things that can beat a Chandelure. Everybody else is fucked. I think we should have enough tools for the Psychics types, hopefully. I just have to believe that. So I think we put this into Gigalith. Resist Wing on Archeops. Oh, proteins on Archeops. Do we need PP-ups for anybody? I suppose I could just commit these. I don't think PP-ups really matter that much here. I can save them in case there's something I find for the fight against Enon gets us that where it might matter. If we end up stalling some stuff. What if... How many do we have? Because maybe I should just use them on Protect for my Toxic Staller. 7? So if we use 3 here, then we have... No! Oh fuck, I misclicked. Alright, we'll save 3 for the Enon gets us planning, I guess. Fuck it. Okay. Before we go in, item check. Let's check the box. Those are corpses. Okay. Yep, we almost missed this. Not that... I don't know if Hearthstone's going to be used anywhere. It might be. Alright, item check on our boys. So, let's talk the Grimsley plan. Okay, I have a ton of pings. Alright. Plans for this are as follows. So, we're gonna do U-turn Archeops stuff to make sure, like, Archeops takes as little damage as possible. I think we can exploit EQ. Let's look at this here. So, okay, I'm gonna assume we can kill the Scrafty. I feel like Scrafties die easily enough. So we're gonna Acrobatic Scrafty, kill him at dead. Then something else is going to come in. We're going to U-turn out. What comes in second? Okay, I don't actually know what comes in second. Point is, whatever does come in second, we just U-turn on. Crocodile, I think we can kill because we can bait Earthquake using Steel types. So we can pretty reliably come back in on Crocodile. So that's Scrafty and Crocodile dying to Arkin. Lipard, I don't think is a threat at all. We can beat that with essentially any female that dodges Attract, and then there's like no RNG and it just dies. And then Bisharp, Knight slash X's or Metal Claw Aerial Ace is also not terribly important. So yeah, the big threats are the ones we just hard counter with Arkin. So, do I ever need a flying gem? I think we just beat Scrafty. I think. Let's look at Scrafty. Low HP, but actually decent defenses. He's got some bulk. Okay, here's the thing. Let's consider this. How does Scrafty compare to, say, Conkeldurr? Conkeldurr's 105 and 95. So Conkeldurr's bulk is probably a little bit more than Scrafty. If we don't one-shot Scrafty with acrobatics consistently, we don't one-shot the Conkeldurr and we just wipe anyway. Let's update the script here. We're 152 attack on Archeops right now with the EVs we've picked up. I think we just kill. Okay, other items. Nobody else really matters here. Expert Belt is not gonna do anything, right? No. Do I... Okay. This might be... Yeah, let's do this. Give me the Rocky helmet. You take Rocky. You're a designated counter for the cat. Because we can't be attracted. We can just chip this down with, like, Bulldoze, Rocky helmet, and then it dies. And that's fine. Where the fuck did it go? Top of the list? Do they always go to the top? They must. I just didn't remember. Aish, you should be carrying bug boosting move, Silver Powder. Oh yeah, we didn't even plan to like use this guy here really necessarily. This could be, oh, it's a male, which is why we want to use a Lipard. This could fight Bisharp maybe? Or Bisharp's probably just Excadrill. No, yeah, Bisharp just loses to Exca. Soft Sand, so those items are fine. Okay, we need something on Pharaoh, who isn't going to come in here at all, I don't think. I could do Bright Powder. I do have Destiny Knot. Honestly, that's probably the best thing I could give it. Wait. This is what I'm thinking it is, right? If the holder becomes infatuated, the foe does too. Oh, this doesn't block it, it just spreads it. Okay. That's fine. Sure. Destiny Knot. Fuck it. Why don't we do a save state just with the items set up correctly? It can be... put in a new slot. Okay, so which one? Southwest is Ghost. Good thing I started walking southwest. That would have been bad. Northwest is Dark. And I should say, I didn't even consider bringing Kling Klang because obviously he can't die because he needs to be the starter in Sun and Moon. Okay, great. Hopefully this dies. Oh yeah. The Grimsley fight. This should be completely free. I expect very little trouble on this fight. We have some pretty powerful pivots, a great lead. This is kind of a test a little bit for the upcoming straight up fighting type fight, in that if Archeops does not straight up kill this Scrafty with acrobatics, we're just gonna wipe anyway on the fighting trainer. So this just has to work. Okay. I couldn't see any other like reasonable avenue to beat the Bishop was next. Beat Marshall, except for like an Archeops sweep. So like, if it has to work there, it has to work here, right? We U-turn out. And we just go to Exca. Kill this with Earthquake. Really good chip damage, but the chip damage isn't really that relevant necessarily. I mean, maybe it is. Like, I don't know. I just assume this thing dies to an EQ, but... Nice miss. We're carrying sand. We're an Excadrill. Like, I just assume we win. Okay. Okay, Crocodile. Now, does this want to Earthquake me? I would assume so. Crunch, Dragonclaw, Earthquake, Foul Play. There's a chance maybe it's Foul Play. I gotta believe super effective Earthquake is the thing here, right? And then we just go to Archer. This is the plan. I assume this would be Earthquake. So my pre-planned route is pivot to the flying type and then just come back out on a U-turn. Because if I go for Acro, this may not kill because this is not weak. But it is weak to U-turn, and I don't take damage if I get out of here. So this should be Crunch, Dragonclaw, Foul Play. Nice. Very clean two-shot. Okay. I think we can go... Do I go Exca? I think so, right? I don't think this will take too much from any of the other moves, and it'll never be Earthquake, and then we'll always bait Earthquake. Play might hurt. Okay, it's resist. I forgot that Dark is... Right, because... Is that one of the nerfs in later generations to Steel? They removed that Steel Resist Dark? I genuinely forgot that was a thing in planning. So that makes this even safer. Because then, yeah, he's never clicking any of the Dark moves here either. So it's extra triple safe for this Archeops pivot to get through Krook. Okay, we U-turn here because Lipard is next. No, we U-turn on the Lipard. No, it'll fake out, but that's fine. Yeah, okay. Kill with Acro. Plus, I get the XP for the Lipard, and I need to level up before Marshall, which happens here anyway. Okay. I did gain a little bit of XP going to get the Smooth Rock. I ran into a trainer fight with Arkin, and I fought a couple of Mons when I was trying to grind Dust Clouds. So we did have a slight amount of edging, but we were under a half. It would be nice to have Rock Slide, but I'm just going to skip it because I don't have move slots. Okay. I expect the fake out, but we'll go for the U-turn in case it's not. Okay. This will not get us to defeatist range, so that's fine. So yeah, this is super free. Oops. That's crazy damage. Is it, it's like effectively... Yeah, so Acro would have killed, right? Acro is more damage than U-turn to a Dark type? Not that it matters. We have Rocky Helmet, so this dies on contact. Oh, he's gonna heal. Oh no, but he dies on contact. So yeah. Because there's still a move coming in this turn. The Rocky Helmet actually coming in. Clutch is not really relevant, because this was never gonna kill us, but it is very funny dodging the heal thanks to Rocky Helmet. Which was not in my notes. I did not plan the Rocky Helmet. That was like a last minute, like, oh yeah, we can do this. So, great. Okay, that is the only one of these that is completely free, I think, though. Let's go out here. Alright, and let's get set up for the next one. Okay. Archer being leveled up once already isn't great. I remember doing, like an Elite Four with like an XP share on a mon I wanted to, like, evolve before we got to the end, and it never worked. So I was a little concerned about how much effort it would take to get a level on Arkan, before the end. So that's great that it's there. Okay, next we do Caitlyn, right? Yeah. So, Reuniclus with Aish. Carrying the Silver Powder. No. She's carrying, like, multiple mons with Thunder, Thunderbolt, Ice Beam. We need to carry a Lumberry. This was in my notes. Because we don't know if we outspeed either. So getting paralyzed would be devastatingly bad. Okay, so hoping we kill the Reuniclus. Either outspeeding and killing or going second and killing. And then that should bait Sigilif with like baits Ice Beam. I don't know if that's true. Well, whatever. It baits in somebody. Theoretically, no matter who it brings in, I can just go for the kill. Right? Because I'm not weak to any moves on these guys. This is doubly true if I have the Lumberry still on me and I didn't take a hit on the first guy. If I do take it on the first... If I get hit by Reuniclus, we just have to kind of play it out and judge for ourselves if we can survive or not. Okay, they're carrying electric and ice on everybody, so, like, I can never really come in here. Let's XP share Arkan. If I can get another level on this before, Marshall, that's fantastic. This was in the notes, but I wanted to reevaluate it since we already leveled up. But, yeah, I don't think there's any reason to not do this. So, Psychic Shadow Ball, Charge Beam, Reflect. We can fight that with Bismuth. We can even break Reflect. So I guess if it does go Musharna, we go Bismuth. Then we can taunt, we can Brick Break, and then we can go for the kill. And maybe we kill Musharna. It probably takes like 2 Night Slashes or something to kill it, but hopefully with Eviolite we can stall it out. T-Bolt means Danburite could be useful. So Danburite is an option for Gothitelle. I think we keep damage on it. Gothitelle has Calm Mind, so we need to kill it quick. And then Ice Beam, Shadow Ball, Psychic. Sigilith is probably Litharge. Litharge is carrying a Rocky Helmet. This is not going to be the thing you carry. No point in carrying Rocky Helmet here on anybody, actually. Okay. Litharge really, really needs to beat the Gothitelle. Which is going to be Quick and Psychic. I don't have a wide lens. Oh, you know what? I probably want to Do I bulldoze Gothitelle? No, never mind. No, this is fighting Sigilif. Just kidding. I forgot my own line. No, Sigilif versus rocks. Yes. Ice Beam, Air Slash, Shadow Ball, Psychic. So it should click Psychic, not Ice Beam, right? Yeah. You know what? Let's go to the top of the item list. Let's take stock of our gems here real quick. I wasn't really concerned the gems when I planned the line because I did plan it kind of roughly. Sorry, I'm not... Oh, right, because we went the thing. Yes. So I could Expert Belt. I could just go straight Hardstone. Straight Hardstone's better. Okay, Bug Gem, Water Gem. Do I Bug Gem? No, not here. Fighting Gem, not relevant. At least not here. Normal, Ice, Dark, Electric, Psychic. Oh yeah, XP Shear is also safe because we do have Crunch on Archeops if we do for some reason need to bring it in. Okay, I don't have any relevant gems, so I think this is just Hardstone to try and like kill Sigilif as fast as possible. Maybe I can actually kill it with a Rock Slide with Hardstone in one shot. And you would be baiting Ice Beam. Ooh, do I go Yachi Berry? Well, there's also, like, Air Slash damage. I don't know. Do I have a Grass Gem? I could keep that. Because then I have, like, one big Power Whip in the tank as, like, a desperation play. I couldn't remember if we had a Grass Gem. We don't. Miracle Seed? I could also just go Evasion. What about Steel? We could have this as a backup attacker into Gothitelle. If shit goes really bad, this guy is tanky. We could try to bring him in and get the kill with an Iron Head. I don't have anything to boost steel damage, huh? Fuck. Alright, I'm just gonna go Bright Powder then. That seems dog shit, but it is what it is. Alright, which one was the Psychic one? Northeast Psychic, okay. On our final approach to Caitlyn. Caitlyn might be fine. I'm mostly concerned about the fact that she has a Gothitelle that could set up. This really comes down to damage numbers. Like, if she puts out too much damage, that I can't, you know, kill her before she kills me, which is the core feature of Pokemon, then we could run into trouble. Also, if we outspeed her Pokemon, it's huge. Even just some of them. Like, theoretically, say we're faster than all 4 of her Pokemon on our Bug Steel type, this might be completely free. But I don't know if we're faster than any of them. I have no idea. I did feed this guy a couple of Carbos, so here's hoping. Okay. Can you kill it? Nope. Blast. She's gonna use healing items here too. This is huge. Specifically because it missed. I mean, like, this wasn't going to kill us or anything. That's a 1x focus blast. It's non-stab. It's going to do probably less than half. Okay. Yeah, keep spamming those full restores. Get them out of here. Get them out of here. Okay, we should make a note, though, that this doesn't kill in case we do run into a future run. Okay, yeah, we didn't kill, but we did outspeed. So, relevant. Do the damage. Okay, it's faster than me. Unfortunate. We have a Lumberry in case we get parried. Hopefully we just one-tap this. That would be huge. This is the scariest mon on our team. We don't? Okay. I can't be crit. I'm shell armor. We didn't get paralyzed. This is always free. Cool. Huge. So now there's no threat of setup, but Escav is running on fumes now. So now we got to pivot around. Now we got to start really playing the game. I'm still a little worried about the Sigilif. Let's think about this for a second. Can we stay in here? We take 1x from electric. We resist ice. I forgot steel resists ice. Wait, we're totally safe, right? Oh no, we take Shadow Ball, but Shadow Ball was less than Thunderbolt anyway. Okay. We might have one more hit in the tank for us here. Let's look at Gothitelle and Sigilif's stat spreads. The Gothitelle was 2 levels higher. Gothitelle 95 special attack. Sigilif 103. If you assume 2 levels is like 4 stat points. We should be safe. Right? We took 80 damage. This should deal like 40 as well, essentially. Yeah, because it's less base power, higher stats, lower level. I think we can hit this once. So we still go X-Scissor because we have the boosting item. Okay, be really careful here. Let's look at this one more time. Psychic, Shadow Ball, Ice Beam, Air Slash. Hold on. Hold on. I think I almost threw. Yes, this is Air Slash. Okay, yeah. We gotta rethink about that. So this is actually more damage. Wait, why did this come in third? Why did she go... Does she not calc with, like, stab when she's, like... is the switch in looking for, like, highest base power move? That is, like, 1x, right? So it sees that 95 base Thunderbolt is higher damage than Air Slash, even though with stab, Air Slash is higher. I think that's true. So, yeah, I think we might be dead to Air Slash. Because Air Slash is going to be a little higher damage than the Thunderbolt. Because Air Slash should be like what? 108 or something? Yeah, like 108 Air Slash versus 95 Thunderbolt. Coming off of a Mon with like maybe slightly more stats as well. And we don't know what the rolls were like on those last 2 hits. I think we could potentially, those last 2 hits were low rolls, we're definitely dead to the high roll. Like, unambiguously dead. I could protect Scout. Is there any reason not to protect Scout? It's got no setup. It's Wonder Skin. Yeah, it is Air Slash. Okay. We are 100% correct. Okay, so to deal with the Air Slash, we go Litharge, or we just try to kill this with rocks, right? This was always the plan. If we die to a crit or something here, okay, the miss is incredible. Now we're sturdy. That is so good. We're getting so lucky. That's 2 misses right now that like kinda mattered in this fight. Because if we would have, yeah, because we might have had to switch out of Gothitelle with the lead, which would have put us in an awkward spot too. Okay. This could still miss on our end. I think we go Rock Slide. I don't think I try Stone Edge. This might kill. We have Heartstone. Okay, that's the crit. So we were definitely dead to Air Slash and a Psychic crit, if you're keeping track at home. Okay, incredible. Incredible. Was there a play to get in safely there ever? I don't think so. I think we probably always had to risk on Sigilif. So this is like random move. This setting up could be bad for us. Let's just go Bismuth. This was the plan. Hopefully the Eviolite and being a dark type keeps this walled pretty well. Okay, Shadow Ball, good. Okay. I think... Do we think it's... I don't know if it's worth taunting. I think it's better for it to reflect and then me to brick break it than it is for it to never reflect. Let's just Night Slash. Okay, we're faster. Good damage. Ooh, spooky. We might be dead to crit. Let's go for the kill. I can't do anything about that. Come on, don't do it. Don't kill me. I mean, we have it if it does, but okay. Were we dead to crit there? I think so. I had to go for the 2-shot. Like, it having gotten a boost off the first charge beam is just unlucky. And it's too risky to switch into another charge beam and have it get a second boost, right? Just go for the kill. And it was marginal anyway. Like, we actually might have took that crit. I didn't see the exact numbers. Well, we took a charge beam and a boosted charge beam, so yeah, we can't just do math. Well, we're at like a third, so we probably were dead to at least some crits. Alright. Well, 2 down. Okay, we did not get the level on Archer. I think we probably go for this. We also might level up mid-fight, which might help get kills on the other mons. Okay, okay, you are going to take a Rocky Helmet, I think, actually, because that's chip damage while we set up stones, which could help Arkin get the kill if it's a range. And then Arkin's supposed to sweep. I guess I could also Flying Gem. I might want Flying Gem for like Chandelure. If we're not carrying, because we're not carrying rocks on Arkan. I don't intend to use it, but we might have to. Yeah, okay, let's do the Rocky Helmet. And believe we kill. We have to kill. If we don't kill the first Mon, we're not going to kill the rest of them, right? All right. So yeah, we're gonna do Marshall, if that wasn't clear. Okay, revenge kill potential on nobody because we're leading Litharge, yeah. Okay, you keep that. Bug's never doing anything here. Are you carrying Aerial Ace? Did I give you Aerial Ace? Okay, so we have Aerial Ace as our kill potential if we need to use this. I'll Sharkbeak then over Flying Gem. Because the only way we die is if Archer's killed, and then we just get the revenge kill anyway, presumably. Oh, but he heals. Wait a second. Let's think about the math involved. 152 attack and a 110 acro. 159 attack and a 60 aerial ace. Acro actually being 165. So if acro's not a one-shot, aerial ace is like never a two-shot. I think we do Flying Gem, though, because the only time I do attack with this is if Arkan is probably dead or we're panicked, in which case I'm going to need the damage boost. I think. For safety. And then you take Rocky Helmet for chip potential. Oh no, we already did that. Just kidding. You take Bright Powder, I think. We click like Toxic Protect, and maybe we dodge if shit goes sideways. Southeast is fighting. Alright, let me run to the bathroom quick, and then we'll do number 3. All right, let's embark. I would also like to. It'd be nice to beat this today, and not have to reset to a new run, because I would like to be ready to do Platinum Kaizo when that drops. Which will probably be on my other channel. Since it'll be, we'll not beat it. We're not going to be Platinum Kaizo, probably. But I do want to be there for that whole event. Alright, we step into the ring with Marshall. Here's the plan. Right, very simple strategy. We lead Gigalith. Gigalith clicks Stealth Rock. We switch to Arkin, and Arkin sweeps because Stealth Rock breaks Sturdy on one of his Pokemon. And if we don't get the damage ranges on Arkin, that's the run. Whatever. I don't see another out. The Stealth Rocks will help with the ranges a little bit, of course. And we're carrying Rocky Helmet to help with the damage range on Throw, technically. I think if we don't kill Throw, we're not going to kill Conkeldurr, but, you know, I might as well put the Rocky Helmet here on Litharge, because why not? Stealth Rock, we never die because we're sturdy. Yeah, I figured he'd go for Storm Throw. It's essentially 90, but, like, it can't crit, right? So it's always, like, that, essentially a 90 base move. Or, no, 120 because it's Gen 5. I'm sure it's fine. I have no other... I can't do anything else. I just have to switch into this. Maybe it's not Storm Throw on the Switch? Would that ever be better if it's not Storm Throw? Like, I mean, yeah, because it wouldn't be Stab, right? It not being Storm Throw would just be good. Ooh, it could be Stone Edge, maybe. Which probably kills us. Did I need to go, like, Citrus to guarantee Storm Throw? I might have technically threw. Okay, it's Storm Throw. We just have to be above half. HP shouldn't matter as long as we don't go below half. Okay. So we're over by 4 points. Worth mentioning here, I did invest every HP and defense boosting vitamin we had picked up during the run. I didn't buy any from the shops. That's a little too cheesy, but EVs are enabled anyway. So I thought it was fair to use the ones we had picked up, right? We are playing a vanilla game by essentially vanilla rule sets. So. Alright, he should probably die. I mean, if he doesn't, we were going to always lose anyway, right? Okay. We don't level. The level would have been nice there. Sock gets chips. Breaking is sturdy. Just kill him, please. Please kill him. Please kill him. Please kill him. Okay. But we get a level up from this one, which is maybe needed for the Conkeldurr. Who knows? I think we won't wipe since we made it this far already with Archeops. But I'm really hoping to not wipe in general, because I do want this for, like, Ghetsis. Just kill it? Just kill it. Come on, just kill it? Just kill it. You got this. Just kill him. Just kill him. Kill him dead. Huge. I think the last one's free, right? Mian Chao or whatever we're nowhere near as sturdy as, like, Conkeldurr. Right? 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 Come on, baby. Yes! Minus attack Arkin, by the way. Alright, for the possibility of future runs. This was 29 IV minus attack, to be clear. 152 attack stat. Right now. Or no, this is 152 attack stat at level 50. Because I don't have PokeLink running right now because it lags the emulator. Alright, 3 down. There's one Pokemon left that I'm worried about, and that is Chandelure. Alright, so the lead for our Chantal is our little Pawniard again. This is the one I have the least like, this is the fight that I have planned for the least. I have no, like, strong plan for this one. So, let's think about this one a little more carefully. We lead Bismuth. We immediately click Taunt so we don't get burned, and then we kill this presumably with, like, 2 or 3 Night Slashes while taking minimal damage. This baits in Brick Break Golurk. Golurk clicks Brick Break. What do I go to on the Brick Break, actually? I don't really have a good pivot for the Brick Break. I could try Litharge, because we'd never die. If the Brick Break does too much damage, is what it is. And that should be Earthquake, and then we can go to Archer, and then just go for the kill on Golurk with Archerite? Yeah, and we definitely don't die to, like, 1 Brick Break or Shadow Punch, I would say. We may get put into Defeatus, but we probably get it low enough to kill it with that. Okay. I think I like that. Ooh, no. Litharge is our Chandelure counter. What am I talking about? This is I'm talking crazy. Okay, Golurk second. It has to be Aish. Which is only 1x versus the fighting anyway. That's not bad. Yeah, okay. What do I do against the Golurk? I guess I'm just gonna have to smash him. And he's probably, what, Earthquaking me? Which is non-contact, so I can't rely on Rocky Helmet to help. I could maybe Toxic this. I'm not sure it's worth it. Because this is a high attack Mon. We're probably better off just killing it. Pharaoh beats Jellicent, presumably. Shadow Ball, Surf, Brine, Energy Ball. That should be, like, completely free. I guess the only question is... Yeah, I think I do click... I am going for the kill with our grass move, I suppose. I could miss a bunch. Like, okay, let's say we miss twice. Do I need... I might want healing on this, maybe. Let's give Citrus to this. Okay, back to this for the Golurk. So we switch in to Brick Break. We scout with Protect. If it's Earthquaking, we could go to Archer. Or we could save Archer as an option for Chandelure, which I think is probably better. I think we don't Protect. We just go for damage. We're clicking an electric move. I think this is just going to be Rocky Helmet. Hell, maybe it'll go for Curse, in which case it would just die. Like, we don't have to do that much damage to kill it through Curse. And this is the only spot Rocky Helmet's going to matter anyway. Also could do some pivoting to, like, bring this back. Okay, yeah. I like it. Okay. And then you had seed? No, citrus. Right. Chandelure does not levitate. So I could potentially kill Chandelure with an Earthquake. I would die to Fire Blast, but it would be potentially a risk we do take. Let's give this Flying Gem. Okay, so we've got 3 mons that hopefully duel 1v1, and then we have 3 mons to try and beat Chandelure. Getting a Sandstorm up would be good, too. Oh, yeah, we could Sandstorm on Cophagrigus. That's why I have Sandstorm on here to take advantage of Cophagrigus. Yeah. Okay, let's give you a Heartstone. Ooh, actually, Expert Belt, because we can also click Bulldoze. Okay, final check. Eviolite, Sandstorm, Rocky Helmet, Citrus Berry Power Whip, Flying Gem Acro, Soft Sand EQ, Expert Belt, Bulldoze Rock Slide. Or Stone Edge if we're really gambling. I don't think we ever click Stone Edge on that, though. Alright, Spooky Ghost Lady. We need to kill the Chandelure without dying, which is the big thing. If Sand was up on Chandelure when we bring in Gigalith, that would be great. I don't know if we can engineer that correctly. Ooh. Last minute change. Do I do the Smooth Stone? I think so. I think there's a good argument for this. This could fuck us because now we're taking more damage because we don't have Eviolite. I believe. Let's do it. Let's fucking go. Cophagrigus should not be that threatening to Pawniard, even without Eviolite. I believe. I might be completely wrong. Also, assuming I outspeed this, because Cophagrigus is slow as shit, Pawniard's actually not that slow. So Taunt, 1. Can't use Will to With. Free turn. Huge. Next, I want to get damage on this to make sure we don't get caught in a position where we don't kill this with Bismuth. I'm pretty confident we can't one-shot this. Actually close. We lose inner focus, doesn't matter. Okay, Shadow Ball, how bad is this? Not great, but not that bad. Oh yeah, and if the drops had happened, we'd have to go for the kill sooner too. Alright, Sandstorm now. This will chip him down, and then we'll get the kill next turn without the heal going off. Which is probably needed. I definitely can't stall out the heals here with this much Shadow Ball damage and the threat of stat drops. That's just not an option. Okay, Taunt wore off. That's okay. He can burn me this turn. I don't care. If he even survives. Cool. Okay, great. Smooth Rock was a good call, I think. This won't affect her Golurk, but I really need this to be up for Chandelure. Yeah, so Golurk here makes sense for Brick Break. We go to Aetionite. Sandstorm doesn't boost her in any way on Golurk. It only boosts Rock-type special defense, so there's like no downside. This is the duel I'm not completely sure how this turns out. I don't love it. Iron Head damage. It'd be really nice if he just, like, cursed. Okay, Earthquake. Man, we might be... I couldn't be crit, but that was a lot of damage. Okay, I think we hope for Earthquake. And we go to Archer. I have Flying Gem, which I was hoping to save for Chandelure. So this was not a winning pair. Ah, she full restores here. I think I just have to go for the kill on this now on Archer. I don't think I can not go for Acro. I could go Crunch. 160 Crunch. Acro's more, right? This doesn't... Rock resists flying, but not ground, right? I have to check just to make sure I'm not wrong. Yeah, 1x flying. Yeah, I just have to click Acro. Alright, did not play out the way I'd hoped. Okay, that kill's huge. Okay, we're back in it. Hopefully we have enough turns of sand left to do something. This is Jellicent. Damn it. Though that makes sense. Of course this is Jellicent when I have Archer right out. This is looking more shady because it's putting us into a position where it's not going to be as easy for us to sneak in Gigalith on Chandelure, probably. Because we're down... We're like 2 or 3 turns of Sandstorm left, right? By the time... Oh man, it's going to be close. This is definitely Surf. Might as well chip this. Okay, it doesn't matter. Alright, Pharaoh has to take this. Power Whip hopefully just kills if we land it, but we have to land it. Just kill him? And if we miss a bunch of these, we miss Sandstorm turns too. It's like really bad. Okay. Okay. We might have a turn still to bring in Gigalith on Chandelure. I really hope we have at least one more turn of Sandstorm. I wasn't counting anymore. Archer gets a level. Might be relevant. Shit! Protect stall for Fire Blast PP. This is highly relevant, actually. Okay. If I go Litharge on a Fire Blast, and I get 2-shot by Fire Blast, I'm just fucked. Do I bring an Arc in here? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna run the Lua script to get updated stats in Pokelink. And we're gonna hit stop on that. So, Arkans. Interesting. Pokelink only updated to 52, not 53. Huh. Well, anyway. Arcan is 85 Spadef. And resists. Chandelure's slow as shit, right? Like, everything is slow as shit in this Elite Four. Am I not right on that? 80 speed. Actually faster than I was expecting, but definitely slower than Arc. So there's two options. If I switch in Arc, and I'm not in Defeatist, I could try for the kill. No, I can't, because I don't have a rock move. I just U-turn. Okay, but what move do we bait on Arcan? This is relevant. We're baiting like a Psychic. Ooh, that's actually a consideration too. Like, do I even want to do that? I kind of want to come in on a Fire Blast, don't I? Ah, you know what? I was just thinking about something. I forgot to check if Getsus is a back-to-back. I needed to check that to know if I could actually use Pawniard on Getsus properly. I feel like N and Getsus is a back-to-back. This is relevant right now because this determines if I sack Bismuth here to be safe, maybe. I feel like it is a back-to-back. Oh, but I can hard switch into Cofagrigus. Because it's Toxic Protect Cofagrigus. Yeah, no, that's fine. So Pawniard's still relevant. We don't want to sack Pawniard. Alright, this is one Fire Blast. I guess I should start counting PP just in case. We definitely die to it. Litharge never dies to it. Danbarite also has Sandstorm, but definitely dies to Fire Blast, right? He's, Sand Rush. This is the last Mon. Okay, we need to think about N and Getsus. Like, what is absolutely vital for that fight? I think I do want... I think Pawniard is going to be really good there. Protect Cofagrigus is going to be a pain in my ass. It's a higher level Cofagrigus. So we know we need like 3 Night Slashes probably to kill it. So we can like Night Slash twice and then set up Sand. So I probably need to go Eviolite. Because I am switching in as well. Yeah, I think we do have to go Eviolite on our Pawniard. Arcan's probably going to be needed. We can just assume that. That might be like the only way I beat Hydreigon, for instance, is just all-inning on a fucking acrobatics. Seismitoad is going to be, yeah. So we kind of need Ferrothorn. Oh yeah, and there's a Caracosta and a Seismitoad, so Ferrothorn's really good. Should see about teaching him Grass Knot, probably. I feel like he didn't learn it, though. Alright, Gigalith. I think Gigalith is replaceable. I think Gigalith is the thing to risk. Because we do have the Rock Bug, which is also sturdy, that can do kind of everything Gigalith does. Protect on this would have been really good. I should have put Protect. Ah, it doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter. Because we're not going to PP stall every move on this thing. And it's not going to Fire Blast Gigalith. Alright, I think we just have to go for the Gigalith switch without Sand Up. I don't think we can get Sand Up again reasonably. Unless I do like a double sack. Sack something to get Excadrill into stop Sand, and then he dies as well. Okay. That's a lot of damage. 60 resisted. Okay, so I should survive a psychic? Obviously I'm dead to crit. That's never a question. Should survive a psychic on like 2, right? Wait. No, I'm being stupid. Okay, this is 120 Fire Blast. No, I'm like super fucking dead, right? Wait, no. It's yeah, because it's less than. I'm not super dead. Psychic is like 25% more damage than Fire Blast. So if Fire Blast did 60, then yeah, we should only be dead to crit. If I bulldoze, do I outspeed? Can I bulldoze to rock slide maybe? I like the play. I could not have been closer on that head calc. Holy shit. Okay. Oh god, now we need to think about if we outspeed and kill with bulldoze or not. We're 50 speed. We are 50 speed. Oh my god. Okay, a level 50 Chandelure, according to Sarah B, would be... Wait, max stats, neutral nature, level 50. 85 to 132. So these don't have IVs, so these should be 85. And then what is the stage drop? Is it 50%? Oh my god, where the fuck do I find this? There should be a chart, right? Stat modifiers. Stat modifier article. There we go. Okay, so if it's -1, it's 2/3. Right, because it's more for paralysis. Okay. This is marginal. If we think this is 85, then it would be like 55 or something. We'd still be outsped. I think we're still outsped. Do I bring in Exca on a random move? Or do I bring an Archer on a random move? Ooh, okay, we gotta think. We were 103 defense. And we took 90 damage. I mean, like, Archer's dead to crit. So is, like, Danburite. I think we go Danburite. If he dies, then Arkin takes the kill. I think we're still outsped. In which case, maybe I should have went for Rocks. Well, that was Expert Belt. Yeah, Rocks would have killed, but it was a chance. No, this was still correct. Because we put this into a position to guarantee the kill on, like, Arkin. This is correct. The correct move choice on Litharge, I think, and this is, I think, the correct swap to make sure we don't lose here. If it's Fire Blast, we're pretty fucked. Unless it misses. Come on, man! Predicted. Come on, dude. Ugh. I'm not carrying a gem anymore. Alright, well, we get a replacement for Getsus and damn, that means Excadrill's dead for the entire series, though. That actually hurts. That's a bad loss. I mean, is it? How often does Excadrill actually show up in these games? I mean, it's not a good loss, no matter what. Should I have just sacked somebody? I don't think so. I think it was essentially like a 1 in 4 plus miss chance. For that to be safe. Okay, this would have been in Sword and Shield. And that's it. That's not that bad. Well, maybe X and Y, but like X and Y is a non-issue. That's a free game. I'm pretty sure. So this is maybe a loss we feel in Sword and Shield technically, but whatever. Alright, so there should be a computer and everything. We're gonna have to figure out who we bring. I have a feeling it's gonna be Crustle? Maybe? There's also the question now, actually, of who beats the Dragon. Because I think Damburite was what I was assuming would lead against, like, fucking Reshiram or whatever. Because we also have to beat or capture the fucking Legendary. Oh, could we just capture the Legendary? I think we can, right? Yeah. We capture the dragon, we don't add it to the party. And then we gotta fight the Reshiram with Fusion Flare, Hyper Beam, Extra Sensory. Which I probably just fight with Litharge, right? All right. Losing Sand Rush too kind of sucks. All right, so if we're fighting the Reshiram, it has Reflect, which kind of sucks. You can't learn it. Damburite also was carrying that. Oh my god, Danburite was actually like the lead. Shit. Let's keep the extra belt. I think we do the same like bulldoze into like kill strat probably. Or maybe even multiple bulldozes or something. Oh god, I'm actually really worried about this Reshiram. Well, honestly, the Reshiram was gonna... No, Excadrill was gonna be not good against the Reshiram. What am I talking about? It's got fucking Fusion Flare. I'm stupid. He is okay, Kyrkos is sturdy, but hopefully breaks himself on barbs. Citrus Berry is maybe good here. We got a Zoroark to deal with Flamethrower, which is annoying. This might be my Vanillux counter. And if I give these held items that are consumed, then I think I'm out of luck for the other fight, right? Ooh, which means also, like, if I want to use a Flying Gem, I may not get to bring another one into the next fight. I really should have made sure of how this worked. I still think we go Flying Gem, so whatever. I can just try and save it for Getsus if that's the case. And then what do we do on Aish? Shell Bell? Shell Bell might be better than going... I could go Bug Gem. Does that do anything? Not really. No. I'm gonna go Shell Bell, I guess, for some spot healing. Over Citrus. In case the back-to-back actually does matter. Alright, well, we go here. We'll let this happen. Oh no, because it's just gonna cut right to stairs, right? Yeah, I remember the stairs. Should I be going to Lumberry, actually? I think so. Yeah, I think this is Lumberry. Getting frozen on, like, Vanillux would be awful. Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom again during the cutscene, because I've been caffeinating hard for this. I wanted all the senses engaged. Alright, there it is, cutscene. Impeccable timing. Okay, I'm gonna save in case I like misclick Reshiram bullshit or Zekrom bullshit. Oh yeah, that's not even. Yeah, we have to get to the computer and stuff out here. Okay, so there's items that don't matter. I just don't know where the computer is in one of these rooms. This is okay. Let's let this play out because this might be good B-roll. This is a fun moment. A true Avengers type moment. The only generation where the gym leaders actually do something when it comes to fighting the evil team. It's a good development. Alright, then they're just going to stare down at each other. Okay. I sure hope there's no trainer fights here. Oh, okay. He just tells us that we can heal here. Okay, there's no computer, though. Maybe it's in this room? Okay, well, you're not gonna fight me, that's good. Where the fuck is the PC? Is there not a PC? Okay, it's on the next floor. I found it in the docks. Alright, Death 6. Let's update the text on the overlay. And the spreadsheet, I suppose. So it's Chantal that killed us, right? Okay. Crustal, or do I need, like... Ooh, Golurk? Ghost is just a liability. Ghost does nothing. Potentially Wall's Bufalon okay, but, like, who cares? Stealth Rock Sandstorm, Crustal. I like the idea, I think, of having that option. Electric is not going to do really anything here. Yeah. Because, like, we're vulnerable to water anyway on this. I think we go Bright Powder on this. If he does come out and he manages to dodge a hit, that's actually really good for him setting up another move safely. And is he... Yeah, I think we still want to lead our rock type. Yes. Okay, max potion, max of Ultra Ball, rare candy, full restore. Nobody cares. None of this matters. Alright, this is the room. Why don't we save? Like a proper hard save. And a state. Oh my god, a dragon. The Dark Stone. Honestly, kind of hype to give the player the legendary, like, right at the last moment before, like, the final battle to fight the rival and their dragon. Like, a very, very unique and, like, hype ending to this game. Love it. Even though we don't use the legendary. Conceptually very cool. So, obviously, since we don't use this, my normal rule would be to kill it, but you're not allowed to just kill this. I did check that. You have to catch this. What happens if you don't have a Pokeball here? I guess you would always have the possibility of, like, going back to find the Ultra Ball in one of the rooms. But I don't think the catch is guaranteed. Right? Alright. Well, we don't add this to the team. There we go. Alright. This is gonna be rough. Because I've done nowhere near as much planning and thinking about this fight. I wasn't sure if we'd make it here. Plus, if we did make it here, like, who knew what resources we'd have available. But I think we're doing all we can do. I think we just go for the kill here. I assume this guy is, like, decently fast, probably. 90? Yeah, so we hit Bulldoze. We never die. We take this. Easy. Why does he still go Fusion Flare? I guess it's more damage still than extra sensory. Ooh, do I... Oh, we should update the overlay text. Or the team overlay. I could just try to kill this. If I miss, it's like really bad. I think after another Bulldoze, I could outspeed and just kill it too. I go for the flinch. Ooh, crit. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay, Cling Clang. Flash Cannon, Metal Sound, Hyper Beam, Thunderbolt. This is a Flash Cannon? What is our best option here? Wait a second. This might be Zoroark. Because Zoroark has Focus Blast. And Zoroark will always come in as Cling Clang because Cling Clang's in the back of the party. I only thought about the Zoroark because it's literally right next to it. In the trainer sheet I'm looking at. Okay, if this is Cling Clang, it's Flash Cannon. This is Zoroark, it's Focus Blast. I could go Archerite, maybe, on either one, and then U-turn out of here? Do I outspeed Zoroark? Surely. Surely I outspeed Zoroark, right? $105 base. Archeops base is 110. We are rocking 43 EVs and a 17 IV. We outspeed. Do I die to... If it is the Cling Clang, do I die to the Steel move? I mean, at 3 levels up, it's never the Thunderbolt. Well, the Flash Cannon's as bad as the Thunderbolt. I could go to Kidwell. Do I go to Kidwellite? Kidwellite could be my answer for Archeop. But honestly, I could also maybe do some damage to Archeops with Bismuth. Because if Bismuth does enough to get it into Defeatus, then somebody else can clean it up. But do I go Kidwell? Kidwell never dies. If it's Focus Blast... '84 Spadef. I think we go Kidwell. I think this is the Zoroark. Maybe the play is to assume it is the Zoroark. It's the Zoroark. I believe it's the Zoroark. It's the Zoroark. It's gotta be, right? Okay. Please don't defeat us. 75. That is exactly half. I have no idea if we're defeatist or not. Well, that's unfortunate. We still U-turn? Okay, we are faster. Less than half. I'm pretty sure we're in defeatist then. But we went to killed it anyway. Now what? Kidwell and click X scissor. I have no other play. This is not looking great. I forgot we were coming in on damage here already too. The fucking crit, dude! I think we're cooked. How do I beat this? Like... This run's... I think this run's over. So now we need to start thinking about running it back. How do we fucking win? This is too fucking fast. I had to sack, and then like X scissor. And then that puts us down to Mon forgets us. That's really bad. Or slow U-turn. It's too bad we didn't get a focus miss somewhere. Okay, how can I beat this? Focus Blast was essentially max damage to Archerite. Like, I could switch back, and as long as it doesn't get the damage roll that kills Archer, I can hit this again. I could try... Okay, here's what we need to figure out. Whether or not I'm going to use up the flying gem here if I acrobatics this and not get to equip another one. Like, obviously I use it, but like... Okay, it's a back-to-back and healed in between. Yeah, that's what I thought. He probably heals. Oh my god, bro is carrying 4 full restores. Okay, I have to go Archerite, we have to Flying Gem, and then we just have to beat Ghetsis without Flying Gem, right? Otherwise, I'm just gonna lose too many Pokemon. This is the only chance to, like, kill the Zoroark cleanly without losing something here. We still got so much shit in the back to deal with. Come on, dude! Don't kill me with this shit. Easy. Fuck this fucking game, dude. Oh, man. Acrobatics, Flying Gem might have killed that from full, even with Defeatist. In which case, we wouldn't have taken a ton of damage there on the other guy. Is what it is. Okay. This is Aish. Is it? It's all hands on deck. Where do we use Pawniard anywhere? Like, what does Pawniard do? Thinking. 58's Spadef. Pawniard is... Yeah, Pawniard's not really good here. I think we just gotta go Aish. It's Lumberry too, which is like the original plan and just better. Okay, I really need to kill this like pretty cleanly. Maybe we outspeed the cone. I have no idea how fast this thing is. There's no point in checking because it doesn't matter. Clicks Hail. Annoying, but can work for me too. Okay, maybe we're back in it. Caracosta. Stone Edge, Aqua Jet, Crunch, Waterfall. In the back, we have Klinklang, Flash Cannon, Hyper Beam, Thunderbolt. We Protect Stall. Always. Because this will do Hail Chip to Kara. Breaking Sturdy. Okay. So now the question becomes, do we stay in or do we switch? Do I go to Bismuth? Its physical bulk is better. And then I could preserve Aish for Klinklang with Pharaoh on Klinklang? Pharaoh just kills this, though. Here's the consideration. What about bringing in Pharaoh on a safer move? We might get through this. We might actually have this, sorta. Pharaoh does like full wall this. I think we just go straight Pharaoh. Nice miss. Okay, protect stall hail. Alright, go for the kill. He's faster than me. Nice. Huge. I think we're good. I think we're clear. We don't lose here. Do I get killed by flash cannon from Clin Clang? Or sorry, no, I'm not a rock type. What am I talking about? Yeah, no, we're fine. I always protect. There's no reason not to. I didn't see if Hail was still up because I was looking at docks anyway. Okay, it's not. So yeah, the only problem is I don't put out any damage on this. So we're just gonna chip it down essentially a little bit here. Honestly, I might want to start counting PP at this point. So that's one T-Bolt. Yeah, because this resists both grass and steel. I have no coverage to hit this. Might as well try for a power whip. Okay, I mean, we actually do wall this really well. We have PP up on Protect as well. It's huge. Okay, he's clicking. His moves all like overlap. God, leftovers would have been sick on this Mon. You just don't get it at this stage of the game. It's another flash cannon. When do I switch? Like 30 HP or something? Oh, that was a T-Bolt, right? God, Hyper Beam would be sick, because we could switch on the recharge turn, and then go for the kill. Okay, we're dead to crit. We have to switch. Ah, the miss. It's another hyper. There's one consideration, which is... do I have any remaining concerns about winning this fight? I have Brick Break on this. It'd be really bad if he healed. We really, really, really want to kill this without it healing. So I think when we switch, we're always baiting T-Bolts, right? On both of our other guys. Yeah. We still got way too many T-Bolts left. Special defense is about the same. So T-Bolt's doing like 30, 40 damage to our guy in the back. Not Bismuth, but the other guy, Aish. Alright, let's switch it. I think we can get this done safely, so let's not risk the crit. Okay, a Hyper Beam here might be huge. He's charging. What item am I carrying? Lum. So I think he's faster, which is why that message shows up there, right? Okay. Awkward. Don't have a good kill from here. We need to do some estimates. Okay, that's a T-Bolt. Alright, we gotta think. Do we go for the kill on Pawniard? Pawniard is 100 attack. This is 159. 150 versus 120 and 60. So there's like 3 times the damage. I think Pawniard kills this from this range. The only question would be, can I get him to do a Hyper Beam? Okay, that's another T-Bolt. I don't think we can risk it much more past this point. If he heals here, I don't think that's heal range, but if he does and I protect, it's really bad. I think I just have to go for the kill. Shit! Well, at least I made the correct call to switch now. Here's hoping we can two-shot this. Ooh, metal sound. Am I dead now? I have to switch. I think switching is correct. I can always stall more. Fuck, I think we lose. I think we lose because of that aerial ace. That was greed. We would, yeah, we definitely lose because of the aerial ace. I would have had it. There's no way I can keep the stall up here. Hyper Beam on the Switch would be huge, please. Hyper Beam. Please Hyper Beam. Please not T-Bolt. Please Hyper Beam. Okay. A lot of damage. I think I lose. Oh my god. It's not even a 3-shot, I don't think. I have to go for the kill. Don't kill me? It's survivable. Get the kill. Please kill. Please kill. That would be so good. You gotta be fucking joking. He's gonna heal. I have no EQ users left. I think the only out is like Litharge switch now. Click Bulldoze. Dude, oh, I fucking had it and I threw it away. I got greedy with the aerial ace. I overchipped. That's so shit. Wait, he goes for the bolt? He goes for the kill? I'm not fast enough, right? $50 speed? Yeah, no, Pawniard was faster. Okay, we have the sack. We sack, and then we try to kill Archeops outspeeding. Why did he... Does he not... He doesn't heal because he sees the kill, I guess? None of these moves make contact, right? Yeah, it's all special moves. Just considering how I beat the other Mons. Yeah, I think we just go Kidwell. I think Kidwell dies here. Damn! No point in counting PP anymore. I assume he's gonna heal now. I don't have a priority move on anybody. Do I have any way to stall this out in any other way? No. I had it and I threw it away. Wait, he doesn't heal. Will he not heal the same Mon more than once? I don't think I ever had another play, right? I always had to do that sack. Oh, he's still got an Archeops. I forgot he still had the Archeops. I completely was playing with him not having this. I just forgot this was still here. Okay, well, anyway, we lose. That's fine. Stone Edge, Acro, Dragon Claw, Crunch. He could do Stone Edge and miss. This is, I think this is always U-turn to Pharaoh. Okay, we outspeed. Good. Because depending what movie clicks here, we probably can take it. And we get double chip from Rocky Helmet and Spikes. Not if you click Stone Edge, though. Wow. Out fucking played, dude. Lumberry, Expert Belt. Yeah, it's over. Oh yeah, I forgot the Bright Powder was on Kidwell. That could have completely botched the sack, technically, too, which would have been funny. I mean, it could have been double Bright Powder miss, I suppose, and Kidwell could have lived. I completely fucking... Dude, the fact that he clicked that, too... I don't think I could have got this into Defeatist, though. I think the only play I have is to go Archer, Defeatist this. Maybe a quick Stone Edge and misses. Don't even get Defeatist. It does click Stone Edge, and it doesn't miss. We started out really lucky in the Sleep 4, but also we couldn't get a miss or a Bright Powder proc to save our life here. Okay, but I botched this fight slightly. Did I? Did I botch this fight? I don't even remember anymore. I just didn't have options. I don't think I have anything left with this not being a defeatist. I have nothing I can do about this. I mean, also, I just can't win without Archeops in general. So I don't know what I'm even considering here. I guess we could see if Lithard survives a hit. At this point, it won't. It dies for sure. We wipe to the Archeops. I don't know why I'm protecting there. Alright, I don't know why. I'm not thinking about the fight here. I'm thinking about what I could have done differently. The Zoroark definitely fucked shit up. Yeah, so going for the kill on the Zoroark would leave us with the HP on the bug, which would allow us to kill the Archeops. That was the play. Yeah. That's where we fucked up. Is not going for the kill on the Zoroark. Well, I feel like we've mostly solved the game. Interesting. It puts us back here. Ah. Alright, let's think about what we could have done differently. I mean, would Stunfisk have done anything? The Archeops is not so much the problem. It just happened to be the thing to kill us in the end. More steel wasn't going to help this. These guys are not the answer. Exco would have been pretty okay in this fight. Exco would have been really good in this fight. This would have been a clean... This is the mistake. We needed Exca. We should have sacked Gigalith. Because this kills the Kling Clang. The other mistake? This death. Right? Seismitoad not making it to this is, like, really bad. Let's look at this. Is Seismitoad goated here? Like, honestly? This thing might have enough bulk to survive, like, Hydreigon hits? Maybe. Point is, this is a huge this is a massive flamethrower resist, right? This is, like, really important. Well, Water Rock would be better, right? That's the argument for Caracosta, but, like, we already know Arcan is, like, required. There's no way you can use Caracosta. Still, this is a fire resist. Like, that is rough. If nothing else is a pivot. Oh, and that would help against, yeah, this thing's only weak to grass. There's, like, no grass moves anywhere. This is, yeah. Yeah, Seismitoad cannot die in this run. This is the first time we've actually had a wipe in the Elite Four in a Sandlocke. Most of the wipes were early game getting set up, and usually once I was set up, I could find a way to win. Platinum was luck, though, right? Platinum we could have wiped in easily, I think. We just got through first attempt. Also, I don't know if any of these psychic types would ever be useful. Krook could have been really good, maybe, too. But I don't know how Krook ever survives. Oh, God. We're going to have to figure out a way to get past Gym 3. Well... Alright, so minus attack, plus defense Arcan. This was also the only way we beat... Yeah, here's the thing, right? 5 HP, 11 defense, plus defense, minus attack. To beat the fighting E4 member. When neutral on Escavalier, 21 defense, 3 special defense, 27 speed. Outspeeding with Escavalier is not reliable, for sure. We might be fucked. That might have been the best chance we're going to have for a while to win this run. Well, I'm not that mad about it. We like did make some mistakes, but I think they were small mistakes. They're hindsight type things, right? This is the big mistake, is like this guy dying. This sack was wrong. And then the aerial ace play was wrong, but I think we were probably kind of fucked anyway, right? I don't know. I mean, probably we could make it through, right? Could run it back, but I don't know. I don't know if we should do that. I don't know if that's ethical. I will say, having wiped once, I think next go-around, I will spend some of our remaining cash on extra vitamins, probably. I'm not gonna, like, EV train fully, I don't think. But, I mean, I'm not gonna EV train fully, that's just ridiculous. How much money do we have? How do I not... Let's just do this. I actually have very little money. I did buy some TMs I probably didn't need, because I think I bought every TM. I think I even bought, like, an extra weather setter, conceptually. This was a dumb thing to do, too. I did resource collection before I planned the Elite Four. And then there were things that I had picked up that I ended up not even considering. I think. Yeah, I bought Hail. Why did I buy Hail? What was my logic here? Maybe I didn't buy Hail. No, I have Sunny Day as well. Okay, no, I don't think I bought Hail. I don't know. I can't see why I would have bought Hail. Sunny Day would counter water damage, so theoretically there would have been some logic with Sunny Day. If I did buy that, which honestly I don't know. Alright, well, whatever. We have a good baseline. Like, we saw almost every fight in the game. Getsus is probably more beatable than N because we can sack more freely. Maybe. Although that Hydreigon is fucking spooky. What do we learn? 53 on Arkin by the end. I liked how we played the Arkin. We know the correct encounter routing to duplicate the successful Ferrothorn encounter, which it did make it to the Elite Four and was relevant. So we definitely know we need the Ferrothorn. So we do need to skip Chargestone Cave, which is going to make that leg of the game technically more difficult. But if we don't have deaths... No. Yeah. The deaths were after that even. So skipping Chargestone. Well, whatever. It doesn't matter. It just has to happen that way. Okay, I'm going to end the stream here. Attempt, what is this, 3? Attempt 3 done? We're going to start all the way over from the goddamn beginning. Yep, attempt 4. Alright, I'm not going to do attempt 4 right away on account of the possibility of Platinum Kaizo dropping, like I mentioned. I also planning to do even if Platinum Kaizo doesn't drop like this week, I plan to do probably another Nuzlocke run on my other channel, a longer form one, on Mine for Madness. Beta testing my own ROM hack. So there's also going to be that. I might... Should I make a video out of that for this channel? I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe I think about it.